Genesis chapter 1 is an accurate, coherent, and reliable account of the creation of the universe. Let's review some of the approximate cosmic time periods. About 13.8 billion years ago, Genesis 1 verse 1 says God created the heavens and the earth. The Hebrew verb used here is bara, meaning to create out of nothing. Cosmology's Big Bang is the Bible's beginning. About 13 billion years ago, the Milky Way galaxy stars started to assemble. About 4.6 billion years ago, the sun coalesced from a cloud of gas called the solar nebula. About 4.5 billion years ago, the Earth formed, orbiting around the sun. About 4.425 billion years ago, the moon formed. Says German Aerospace Center, a planet 1/9 the size of the Earth crashed into the Earth, and the left material formed the moon. About 4 billion years ago, Genesis 1 verse 2 says, darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God brooded over the waters, indicating that God brought the first life, unicellular prokaryotes, into the oceans. Day 1, about 3.8 to 3.5 billion years ago. Genesis 1 verses 3 through 5. God called the light day and the darkness night. Some distinction between day and night, now allowing photosynthesis. Day 2, about 3 to 2 billion years ago. Genesis 1 verses 6 through 8. And God separated the water from under the sky from the water above it. Here our water cycle continued to be established. Day 3, about 2 billion to 600 million years ago. Genesis 1 verses 9 through 13. Let dry ground appear and the vegetation. Tectonic plate movement and volcanoes form continents, and the first plant life appears as ancient plastids. Day 4, about 600 to 550 million years ago. Genesis 1 verses 14 through 19. Let the lights be in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times and days and years. Here we see the atmosphere has now fully cleared. The verb asa is used, indicating that the already made sun, moon, and stars are marking the daylight and the seasons necessary for plant and animal life. Day 5, about 550 to 50 million years ago. Genesis 1 verses 20 through 23. So God created the great creatures of the sea and every living thing that moves about in it, and every winged bird according to its kind. After the Cambrian explosion, this points to the creation of sea creatures and some land creatures, including the amazing dinosaurs. Day 6, about 50 million years to 30,000 years ago. Genesis 1 verses 24 through 31. Then God said, let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule the earth. God's pinnacle of creation is mankind, with the historical persons Adam and Eve created in his image to rule the earth and have a relationship with him. This analysis of Genesis 1 shows the amazing verification between science and the Bible. We are given the privilege to know the creator of the universe as a loving father and friend. He gives us free will to choose a relationship with him or not. Deuteronomy 30:15 says, I have set before you this day life and death. The evidence is clear. Choose life.